I think it's quite significant that we're meeting on this auspicious day where everybody in the surrounding villages is basically invoking and celebrating Ganesh as the remover of obstacles. We know from the stories how important that Ganesh energy was for the mother. She even insisted that on the temple which we have on the entry from the bypass road, that the Ganesh temple will be taken care of and not abandoned. I'm amazed actually to hear and want to honor the work which not only this present team but over so many years people have put in facing the challenges of Auroville and looking for solutions for it. And I'm very touched to see actually that the present team, that they focused on those areas where it's tricky, where there's controversy, where people are hurt, where there's woundedness and all of that. So I really appreciate that gesture. I think if I look into the community, we have such an amazing gathering and pool of individuals and experts in their field. We have all what it takes to continue to grow. And I think right now we are challenged. The first question is, are we together in the development of Auroville? Are we agreeing that if we don't develop, actually, the surrounding areas in Pondicherry will develop much faster than us and we will be coming into insignificance in the future? Okay. Yeah. I have a proposal actually, because it's very touching also to see what that push for development, and possibly we have a positive push even from the government side. We are pushed by the circumstances of the bioregion to develop, and I think it's clear that we are all touched by it and want to make a significant step. What I'm seeing actually, I trust the people who are in charge of all the technicalities. I see a very strong need in the community that we finally, this should be the occasion, while the Crown Road is emerging and being built, we have to build a functional residence assembly. It's so clear, there's such a need there. People feel that the process were hijacked, that things are illegal and all of that. It can only be the gathering, the assembly, the parliament of the citizens of Auroville who can actually take care and guarantee that quality for the future. So let's actually, those dissenting voices or those people who are unhappy, please, I see all of them, the grassroots Democrats, the anarchists, all those ones who came with this strong passion. Please, let's put our efforts together and create a functioning residence assembly, which is part of the Constitution. If we have that, we cannot be hijacked. We are playing the victims, we are dissenting, we are shouting. This is very immature behavior. We can do much better. Let's put our creative energies together and become what we really dream of and what we want to be. Let's do it together. Thank you.
Thank you, Aurelio, for 3 important things which we had brought up. One is for invoking Ganesha. Firstly, for me, on the day, I could really feel that there was the spirit of Ganesha with how it started and how things started moving. We could see there was a lot of obstacles which were being removed. And it is not just a coincidence that on the day, it was the Ganesh Chaturthi. And thank you so much for bringing it out, putting it across to everybody. I think that really helped us, and it was also very soothing for most of us. And the second thanks goes for acknowledging that we have an amazing pool of technical experts in Auroville. Probably some of the best and the most diverse, and the density wise we have the most, with the population what we have. I think this is something we take it for granted. And in Lavinier, we have been striving quite hard in the last 6 months to bring in people with diverse technical background, so that we could actually collectively manifest this town. This requires quite a lot of technical expertise, and there was even a campaign which was created. You must have seen, we had put up these hangings where we were actually calling for people to come and help us to collectively manifest our. And the third important thanks is for bringing about the functional RA. This is something which, even though it's outside the mandate of ATDZ to talk about, it's a very important aspect. I think the more collective we are, the more resilient we are, the more better we are, the more beautiful we are. So there is no doubt that there shouldn't be any RA. I think we are all for having a stronger RA, a collective RA. And this is something like, each and every Aurovillean should take it up and think for themselves. Thank you so much for asking all these three beautiful questions. Thank you.